Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dave and Abby. This is GVA Ghetto Van Adventures. We're going to do an oil change on this Honda Accord. Let's get at it. Okay, it's the 2.4 double overhead cam VTEC engine. Now, the oil filter is on the passenger side right down there. We're going to get to it from under the car. It's much easier doing it that way. That's the front of the car. Passenger side, there's the oil pan as we go by it. There's your exhaust pipe right there. Now, see that little white thing right there? Here's your axle. There's your wheel. Right there. Now, there, because I don't put them on super tight, they come off easy. So I'm just going to get my drain pan set up. Okay, and it's pretty easy. Now I'm going to inspect the oil filter and see it has the gasket on. You want to make sure that gasket is on the old filter you're taking off. Okay, we got the new gasket filter lubed up. And we're going to put it on right where we took it off. That's what I'm screwing it on, right there. So, I'll bring this up and put it in place. There we go. So there, it's tight. Now we give it a quarter turn. Done. That's as tight as you have to put. Just a quarter turn past, like when you hand tighten it, firm tight, just quarter turn and it's good. After you start the car, you're going to look for leaks anyway. As we look underneath, there is the oil pan, okay? That's the oil pan right there. Now, it takes a 17 mil wrench on this one and just undo it. And let the oil go. So we'll let that drain down in the pan for a little bit. And I'm going to clean up the drain pan plug. I always undo the fill cap so the oil drains out faster. Use some brake clean and it is nice and clean now. Time to put the plug back in. It's a little drip coming out of it now, so we'll put that back in. Okay, she's tight. I'll give her a couple tugs. If you're not sure how to tighten it, make sure you talk to somebody, but you want it snug, but don't strip the threads. There, that's perfect. See that little bit of oil that's left over there? This is what I do to eliminate that. So, take some brake clean. I'll give it a good spray. And that'll clean it all up. Give it a little wipe down. There, looks good. So I can pull the tray and get out from under the car. Now don't laugh at me if I spill it because I'm doing it for the video. And you just add your oil. Okay, this is supposed to take 4.4 quarts or 4.16 liters. But what I do is I put in the rough amount, like very close. I'll start it up, get it on flat ground, and then I'll check the oil and top it up, but check it on level ground. Okay, so before I took it off the ramps, I checked to see if there was any leaks at the drain pan plug or the filter. There was none. Rolled it off the ramps, and now I'm on level ground. I'm going to check the oil and see how we look. Okay, so let's check that oil. Let's see. It's about halfway up. See, there's a dot right. Well, you can't really see it. There's a dot there and a dot up top, and it's right in between it. So I'll just give it a little bit more and raise it up close to the top. Okay, there's two dots on there. That's the low and the high spot. Just there, see? Low and the high spot. So you want to get it more towards the top. That hole right there is where the dipstick goes. So I'm going to just add a little bit more oil and make sure it's topped up, and that's it. That's the oil change. Give it a little wipe down in case I had a couple drops there I spilled. Clean that up. Oil's all topped up. Now I use Rotella T6 5W40. You can use it says 520. This is an older motor. It's got 290,000 kilometers on it, so I like the protection Rotella T6 gives me. It, but you can pick your own oil, what you like to use, what grade you like, and your own filter. And that's one of the advantages of doing an oil change yourself. You get to pick the good parts, not just what the dealer or the oil change shop puts on it. Well guys, I sure hope that helped you out. I did it in the late evening because it's really, really hot. But take your time, be careful, use caution, if you're using ramps or jack, make sure you have something underneath it to support it in case it falls. If it's your first time, maybe ask a friend to help you out, somebody that has a little bit of know-how with cars. You can save a whole lot of money, and you can pick oil and filters that are better for your car and that will make your car last longer. And listen, the biggest problem with cars today is lack of maintenance. That's why the engines die. If you're doing it yourself and you're saving money, you can do it quicker, faster, and you can do more. So I'll put a list down below of what I used, and like I say, just take your time, be careful. If you're not sure, ask somebody. Anyway guys, that's about it. I hope this helped out. You guys take care. Be safe on the road.